Hello, welcome back everybody to another video of me trying to do and talk about arty stuff, usually either getting it wrong or just talking about how bad I am in general at it. This video is one that I talked about in last week's video. By the way, if you get this, then congratulations, we're best friends. Sorry. Yeah, this is a video that I talked about last week. What I've done is I've taken a picture, which I have just hit with the microphone, so apologies. I've taken this picture and I have drawn different sections of it with different inking pens. So I've split it into 4 sections because these are the 4 main kind of pens that I've wanted to test for a little while now. What I've done is I have the first one, I should say the control pen, is this one. That is the Bimoji standard fine tipped pen. So I know this one's Copic safe, I know it won't smudge under the markers when I colour it. The next one I wanted to try was the Bimoji Bristle pen. So this is, I hope, the same ink as the one that's in the standard tip, because that would mean I have a decent brush pen that doesn't run under Copics, which would be amazing. The third one that I tested out for this is the Tombow, I believe, calligraphy pen. That one I've kind of given the most detailed area because I really want to know what that one can actually stand up to, because I absolutely love how that pen feels to draw with. This is the soft version, so this is the green bodied, the green barreled version. And then the final one that I've tried out, just because I want to see if it's any better once you've left it for 24 hours, is the Zig Mangaka flexible tip pen. This one didn't do too well when I tested it against the Copics on their own, but it does say on there smudge proof with alcohol based markers. So I really want to know. So I drew this, or I inked this I should say, yesterday, this piece. It's a very basic profile of a character from a game called Xenogears. It's my favourite game just ever, so look it up, it's really, really good. Like I say, each section, it looks a bit weird, it looks a bit rough and jaggedy because I had to kind of concentrate on not going over the lines. I did make a mistake and I kind of got so carried away with the Tombow and how nice it is that I kind of drew these 2 bits of bang here with the Tombow, and I came down into this sector. I did then go over it again with the Mangaka, so we'll see if that makes any difference. But like I say, I drew this yesterday. It's had over 24 hours now to dry, so I feel like that should be long enough for any of these to be given, you know, that to be considered a reasonable chance of success with any of these. So colours I'm going to be using for this are, for the hair, will be the YR16, she's a ginge, and the YR07. I've no idea if these are going to work. I've just literally scribbled this on it. This piece is on a piece of Bristol board, as I always use Bristol board. I have another scrap piece that I kind of just scribble colours on and stuff like that. So that's was about 5 minutes ago I decided which colours I was using, so this might not work and I might end up ruining this piece anyway, but this is just a test one. I'm going to be doing a proper one of these because I absolutely love this this post. Again, this is one that I've sketched before and then I just kind of copied over with the light board onto some decent paper. For the skin tones, I will be using E00 with E11 shading. May grab another one depending on how... sorry, I dropped a pen. I may grab another darker colour there depending on how much shading I need to get in under the hairline and stuff, but we might be okay with that. And then, because there's not much to this one, the last one's going to be the eyes, B29 with shading of B39. I don't think I'll try much blending on this, simply because I don't really think it's a piece that needs a lot of blending. There's not a lot of you know, not a lot of areas where the blending will actually make sense, so I'll give it a go. This is my first time ever colouring this this type of image, so it's very big flat colours and I am just going to get into it because yeah, let's go. Okay, so I managed to bring a little bit of a smudge up there actually. I think I might have pressed too hard on the actual paper. I got a little bit carried away, but that's the first time I've managed to make these the Bimojis smudge. So it looks like maybe regardless of what marker you're using or what pen you're using, it is possible to make them smudge, but yeah, that's interesting. Oh, there is actually a tiny bit of drag on the let's see if I can actually focus this in. So oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to take off the lens cap, the lens hood I should say. Sorry. Right, so if I can focus this in, I don't know if you can see that, but there's an absolutely minuscule amount of drag on there, and again, I've not seen that before, so that's interesting. I wonder if I've gone too again, but you know, in fairness, this is the first time I've actually gone that kind of rough on a piece, so that's interesting. Right, so we'll just put some basic shading in here because there's not really too much to this one. The next one we're going to go to is going to be the bristle one, because I really want to know if this is going to do what I want it to do. So fingers crossed with this one. I think that was supposed to be her neck, but that's okay. It does not. Yeah, I'm getting a little smudging, but nowhere near what I got the first time I tried this. Like, so I've already done a kind of test piece. I don't know if I've actually shown that in a video, and I did manage to smudge it quite badly, just off after drawing like some boxes and writing the name of the pen. This is, you know, that's after 24 hours of drying, and I think that's probably just due to me going a little bit overboard with the actual scribbly of the marker. So yeah, that performed way better than I thought it did. It would rather. And let's do some basic shading on this. Again, like I say, we're not going for anything kind of too extreme or too dramatic on this, because it is just a very basic piece. I just want to get coloured. The next one I'm going to try is going to be the Tombow Soft. So Tombow, whatever. Just so we can say we've been fair on all of them, I'll go over this with a little bit of intensity. Now that smudged, but that smudged right on the point where the Kuretake Bimoji one was, so I'm going to try that somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'm just going a bit too hard. Wherever I'm seeing smudging, I think I'm just doing a little bit too much. Giving it a little bit too much oomph, because, you know, I managed to smudge that one then, and that hasn't smudged the whole time I've been doing this. Do I finish the hair? Yeah, let's finish the hair first. Okay, so last one, the Mangaka Fine. Don't have great hopes for this one because I have used it before, and like I say before, one of my other tests didn't do so well. Oh, actually no, I haven't done the shading on this portion of the hair. Shame on me. Right, so this is gonna go. There we go, that should be fine. Okay, let's go on with the Mangaka. Like I said before, I almost don't want to do this because I don't want to get ink all over the tip of my marker, but you know, well, I say ink, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Black ink. Well, actually, Sorry, I went so high pitched then. This is doing a really good job. Perfect, so that's the hair done. These oranges away. Okay, I have ink all over my fingers, so I have to be careful not to just jam my hand down on the paint, on the drawing. So the next step then is the skin. I just realised something. I've drawn this picture, I don't even know how many times, probably at least 10, and I've just realised that she should have some ears. Like, the way her hair is positioned, it just feels to me like you should be able to see her ears a little bit. So maybe next time I'll try and work out where her ears should be too. So that is looking okay. And now for the final bit, which is not really to test the markers, it's just to finish the piece off, because why not? We have Elly's Striking Blue Eyes, which I'm then going to shade with the darker blue. And there we go. So finished smudgerific piece. There's quite a few surprises there actually. This one, I've never made this smudge before. That's the Bimoji normal tip. So that's this one for people who haven't seen one of these videos before. I've never managed to make this one smudge before, so I'm really kind of surprised at that one. But then, you know, at the end of the day, that goes to show that it will happen to any of them. This one, this is the brush, the Bimoji brush pen, the bristle tip. Performed far better than I thought it would, and I'm really happy about that because it means I have a good brush tip pen that I can use reliably. So this one is probably the nicest surprise. The Tombow, somebody in the comments did actually tell me that it was going to be Copic proof, and you know, I believe you. I did believe you, I always did. I would never doubt you, but it was, you know, nice to see just how good it actually performed. And this one, the Mangaka flexible tip pen. Really, really nice surprise. It's relatively inexpensive actually. I think this one was about, I want to say less than £3 in the local art shop that I use. So that's pretty good. I mean, these two, £2.99 and probably I think £2.80 this one was actually the Mangaka. I would go for the Tombow. It's the tip feels nicer, definitely feels nicer on the soft one. And it was more resistant to the markers. So yeah, yep, hopefully you enjoyed watching me colour this lovely ginger young lady. Apologies if the video dragged on a little bit. I do usually try and speed up any sections that I know are super long. We are at almost 60 subscribers as of today. I looked at my subscriber count just before shooting the video and I'm at 59, so close. I'm definitely going to be doing the giveaway at 100 subscribers now, and I am also going to throw in 1 or 2 extra little surprises, so make sure you subscribe to the channel to be in with a chance to be entered into that. And hopefully if you just arrived here from a random other video, you enjoyed what you saw and you'd consider subscribing yourself, because like I've always said in my videos, I really like seeing those subscriber numbers go up, because it means that I'm doing something right, people are enjoying what I'm making, and that's what really matters to me. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you learned something, hope you, if you didn't learn anything or if you didn't enjoy the video, leave a comment either way. Stick a like on the video, subscribe, and we'll see you again for the next video soon.